We both get there our own way. Thistle and an apple tree, how different two souls can be. But we both grow from the same sorrow. If we both know we'll be together tomorrow.
Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. If you're new, I am currently on my way to Trader Joe's. I need to pick up some groceries. I feel like it's a Monday, but it's really Wednesday, and I feel like getting my shit together, for lack of better words. I would love to start cooking. I would like to start eating clean. We had a few guests in town, and so I just haven't been on my A game in terms of food, and I just feel very like bleh. A few recipes that I want to try out this week. And then I want to start incorporating some daily habits now that I have some mornings to myself, and I started this morning with a few. I did a daily walk, but I had Bubby with me, which was nice. We love just getting some fresh air. Hearing the birds chirping in the morning just sets me up for like a really good, peaceful, calm morning. I did some Bible study. I don't know, I just feel like getting back into a healthy routine. I just feel like I haven't had that in a very long time, just because I've had Bryson and now that he's in daycare, I feel like I have time to actually do the things that I've been putting off or haven't had time to do with a toddler. So first things first is we're gonna restock the fridge. So headed off to Trader Joe's this morning. I'm gonna just stock up on all the goods. I've got my grocery list, and yeah, maybe we'll pick up some fresh flowers too. It's the start of spring here in a little bit, and I'm starting to feel it, even though it's a little chilly still. I still feel like I'm feeling the spring. I'm seeing a few, flowers bloom throughout the neighborhood now, and yeah, I feel like we should find some fresh spring flowers. Do a little grocery haul, a little Trader Joe's grocery haul. I got a whole bunch of stuff for just freezer, quick grab and go meals. Some eggs, Greek yogurt, hash browns for breakfast. I've got a ton of baking stuff. I'm gonna make these healthy brownies this week, so I'll show you guys that recipe when we make it. I've been craving a lot of cold brew lately, so I picked up some cold brew, creamers, milk, some granola. I haven't had this one in a really long time, but I know it's really good. Mozzarella cheese. I've got some turkey for this pasta dish that I'm gonna make. This garlic cabbage is really good when you add it to salads. We've got some veggies for dips. I got some tzatziki for that. These are interesting. I thought I'd give these a try. They said they were sweet. They're called lemon plums, and when they're red, they're ready to eat. So maybe I'll try one of those in the morning on my Greek yogurt bowl. Bryson loves these, so I picked up a whole bunch of these. The meats that we got for this week are ground turkey. Got some salmon for a dish I'm also making tonight. This is so good. Xander's mom had this when she was over, and it's a really good sparkling water. It's cranberry clementine. The flavor's great. And then I've got a whole bunch of sauces, some balsamic, soy sauce, sweet chili sauce, olive oil. This is a sauce that I want to cook with because I know this is really popular in the UK. So I saw that and I'm like, oh, I think it's new. Let me know if I'm wrong. Some basil for a recipe, apples. I don't know why this looked good to me. Pub cheese with jalapeno. I have a whole bunch of cheese that I'm gonna eat for snacks and whatnot, and I've got some crackers for that. Bryson loves these, and I love them too, actually. They're really good. Some tomato sauce, rosemary, parsley that I had to get at Harris Teeter because they didn't have any at Trader Joe's. And then I picked up some treats for Tebow, and then I've got some plants and stuff for the kitchen because our kitchen is not very homey. We're gonna redo this kitchen, but in the meantime, I think I need to just act as if it's a great, beautiful kitchen that we're gonna have forever, because I can't just keep living and not decorating and feeling good in the kitchen. So I actually picked up some peel and stick tile too that we might get by the end of the week. They actually lost my package, so that was supposed to be ordered before. But anyway, it's this checkered pattern, and I've seen it many times on Instagram, and it's from the brand Chris Loves Julia, which they have an amazing Instagram blog. Like, I don't even know, but their decorating and renovations are really nice. So it's like their brand of peel and stick tile, and apparently it's like really thick, like it's really nice. So I got a few samples of that, and we'll figure out if that's even an option here. I originally told myself I'm not going to do anything with the floor, but it's just so bad and the grout is like awful that I'm like, maybe we can live with something else for a few months. It might be worth spending a little bit on that just to feel better in the kitchen. So I'm gonna put these away.
I'm looking at you, I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close?
This adds a lot of color to the kitchen, which I like, but I need to find some cute pots, which we'll do probably later, but I think they're really pretty. Eventually, I'd love to have flowers and plants everywhere, especially like real live ones. They just make you feel so good, and it just looks so nice. I feel really good. This is your sign to get flowers or plants. Put something live in your house. So the next room that we're painting and kind of starting to decorate and stuff is going to be the guest room. So as you can tell, I already started doing the trim work. I like to take off the outlets and just paint the trim around the windows, around the door frames, just to give that pop of color for the trim when we end up painting it. Sometimes it's like dirty and like yellow and gross, but I've decided I want to do paneling in here. So this is going to be different than our master, which we did the board and batten wall. This one is just going to be, I don't know the exact name of the style, but they're like almost rectangles along the walls. So we're going to do that on this wall, and this wall, and we're going to leave this one blank. But as you can tell right now, it's that blue color that literally haunts me in my sleep. We still have the laundry room, the front room, Bryson's bathroom is still this color, like it's the dining room is this color. We have a lot of blue left, but I feel like I've painted over blue so many times already at this point. But yeah, this won't be blue by the end of the week. We are going to paint it. So I already did all of the measuring for the panels, and I did based on each wall. They're gonna be this kind of molding. Like, if you can tell, we're not gonna do that middle chair rail, but we're gonna do just the top and the bottom like rectangles. I'm a little concerned just because I know that these have angled like pieces at the front and bottom, so they attach to one another. So I need specific measures, but I don't know if we can cut that exact angle for them to touch. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to ask them. It's gonna be different because the back wall doesn't have like any doors or windows, and then the left wall has 2 doors, and then we obviously have the 2 windows over here. So I had to measure and change those to get them to match somewhat the left wall. You'll see the visual. But yeah, I'm gonna run to Home Depot, see if I can get this, and then go pick up Bryson because I already miss him and it's only 1 o'clock. And we dropped him off pretty late. Hopefully by the time I get back, Xander can clear this room out because I'm gonna need this all to be cleared out by the time I get back so that I can start paneling and stuff either tomorrow or Friday, and then we can paint. All right, we've got all of the paneling in the back, so much. I feel bad for the guy who had to do it for me because there were such long panels and he had so many different measurements that he had to cut, so God bless his soul, because I had to stand there for, it took like 30 minutes, honestly. I probably should have came with Xander, but it is what it is, and he was very helpful, very kind. Didn't really like me too much, but that's okay. I wouldn't like me either. But the good news is we've got the paneling, so we can start with that probably tomorrow if I can figure it out, because they're not the exact measurements. So I'm gonna have to end up doing the, what's it called? Oh my god, the slant edge. But I don't know how to use the miter saw, whatever you call it. And Xander works all day tomorrow, so we'll figure it out. But either way, it's one step done. All right, we're back in the kitchen, and I'm gonna make a salmon dish that we make kind of often. I would say often. We haven't made it in a while, but it's really good. Skin the salmon, and then you put it in the oven with these ingredients, and then you top with cucumber, avocado. You put it on rice. We're supposed to have sriracha, and I didn't get it. So it's supposed to be sriracha mayo, but I don't think this is gonna work, but we can try. Good morning. Just got my nuuly order in, which I've tried multiple times now, and let me say by far this is my favorite one that I've opened yet. I've been a little hesitant just because I think the idea of wearing used clothes, I don't know, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I'm just the kind of person that I like new, clean clothes. I like when clothes look like they're brand new, but I know like it's just unsustainable to like constantly keep buying clothes, and I find that I'm like a Gemini. I change my mind all the time, and so I'm constantly like giving away my clothes, and then I regret it, and then I have to buy a whole new wardrobe, and then I regret that, and then it's just, you buy one piece but then you need to buy all these other pieces to match those pieces, and it's just like this ongoing cycle that I'm really tired of, and I'm constantly filming, so I like to, you know, change up things. I don't like to wear the same things very often, and so nuuly just makes sense. So this is not sponsored, by the way, but they do have a discount code. I think anyone with a nuuly order can have a discount code, so if you sign up you can give like $20 off to your friend, and then like you get $20 off for every, I don't know, there's something to do with like, basically it's like a spider web. So if you give your code out, you get rewarded for it. When they sign up, they get their discount code that they can give to people. So I'll just leave my code down below. But this is the first time I've actually wanted literally everything in my order. I'm very hesitant. I don't know. I've had like trial and error with nuuly, but I think I've realized like you just have to find ones with really good pictures, because sometimes the clothes can look a little worn, or they don't look necessarily, just like when you buy online, they don't necessarily look like what the model's wearing. So just look at the pictures. And like another piece of advice that I have is to go for things that are new. So there's like an option that you can click on the website that's new arrivals, and a lot of them come with tags. I have 2 with tags right now. Actually, the first thing that I'm wearing is this yellow kind of crop top. It is so comfortable. It's a sweater, and it's almost like a tie-dye kind of ombre situation, but I love it because it just gives a nice pop of color and it's warm. The piece that I was most excited about was this romper. My friend in Tampa, Haley, if you're watching, hey, I miss you, was wearing this, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. It kind of just like blended into her skin, and I was like, this is just seamless, like it looks so good on you. And she's like, it's from nuuly, and then she gave me the link to it, and it was always rented out. When I renewed my subscription this past time, first thing I did was hop on this romper, and they had my size, and I was so excited. It's a little too chilly right now for this, but it's super cute, and you can dress it up with like so much. It's just such a simple piece. I might be purchasing this one because you can also purchase them if you like the pieces at a discounted rate. I got another thing from Anthropologie, and this is just like a sweater, and again kind of like a pop of color, but it's so cozy. This is also an Anthropologie one. This is just a simple black crop top. It's almost like a baby doll style, which I really like. It just is very flattering for my body type, and this one has the tag on it, which is awesome. This is a big petticoat kind of situation. It's called a Sherpa jacket, my bad, and it's heavy. Like this is like really good for cold weather. This one is a little bit more used looking, I think, just because the Sherpa, like if you wash this once, you're gonna get that distressed look, but it's comfortable. I think I'll probably use this a couple times, but this one's a little bit more worn out. And then I got this dress. So I've been wanting to do a family photo shoot, and having like a nice flowy dress again with the baby doll sleeves I think would be really cute, and it's nice and flowy, but it's super cold still. It's weird in North Carolina, like you'll get one dose of like a warmer day and then all of a sudden it's cold again. The weather's been toying with me, so I don't really know what to use right now. I just said cold just to keep it safe, but I think these are awesome. I'll link these pieces down below. They're super cute. I did a successful nuuly order. It took me 3 or 4 times, but I finally did it. Alright, so we've got all the panels here in the room. Now the problem is they're not exact measurements, so I think what I'm going to do is just kind of line with a pencil where I think the best cut is, to like based on the measurements that I took, and place them along the wall where they're going to be going. And then we'll figure out how we cut them, because that's going to be, I think it's going to be a standard job.
Drive the same roads every day. We both get there our own way. Thistle and an apple tree, how different 2 souls can be. But we both grow from the same sorrow. If we both know we'll be together tomorrow, I can be like a tree in the wind. Same old roots, but I can bend, turning to understand and sway together.
So we've got one panel done, but if you guys can visualize now, this wall, and then this wall, having all of these panels we're gonna do. Basically, it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3 larger ones on the top, and then smaller, like lengthwise ones here at the bottom. And we'll paint over it, and it's gonna look really good. But I have everything else organized. It looks chaotic, but there's a method to all of this, and the sizes and everything like that for each wall. But we've gotta wait for Z to get off work to finish up, because I don't feel comfortable doing the miter saw. Like, I know there's women out there who do it, but I know nothing about it. I don't want to hurt myself, because we're not only cutting these, but we're also angling them. So I don't want to like angle them wrong. So I'm just gonna wait for Z to get off. There's also another addition to our bedroom. I ordered a mirror for the top of our dresser. I also ordered curtains, but those aren't coming in for a little bit. But I wanted to open up the box with you guys so we can get a first impression together. One that I found was from Joss in Maine. So they actually delivered the first box. It got damaged and they actually caught it before it was delivered, so I didn't have to deal with any of the returns or anything. And then they reshipped me a new one pretty fast and it got here pretty quickly. So let's see. Hopeful thinking. I think it's so beautiful. When we had this other mirror over here, it really opened the space because it reflected the windows, so it gives it like an additional kind of illusion of a window. So if you could just picture this over here, we'll probably get that up in this vlog actually. But again, it's really heavy, so I'm gonna have to wait for Xander on that one. I think I'm gonna go pick up Bryson, get some mommy and son time in, and then once he's off of work, we'll do some more like home stuff and get the rest of the panels up. I don't think we're gonna get the whole thing done tonight, but at least get one wall, that's the goal. And then I wanna cook a like bake a pasta dish tonight, just like this baked pasta recipe that I saw on Michelle Reed's video kind of a while ago. I've had this recipe like in the locks for a while. So yeah, just a kind of chiller. I would actually, it's not a very chill, just kind of a busier evening. So I'm gonna get Bubby so I can get some like calm time in with him for a little bit.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go?
Good morning. Happy Friday. So I'm gonna whisper because I just got Bryson down and he's literally in the room right across from my office. We ended up going to Rally this morning, which is like this pickleball court kind of situation, like bar slash coffee shop that I found on Instagram, and it's here in Charlotte. And I was like, this looks really cool. Like, I don't play pickleball. I haven't played pickleball in my life, but Xander's such a like, first of all, social butterfly and also an athlete, and he loves anything to do with sports. So I think that would just, I just thought that would be the best idea. We were supposed to go alone as like a little, you know, morning date, but Bryson's just been a little much lately. It is what it is. He's really fussy, and he's a very happy baby. I've never seen him like this in my life, and he's just, I don't know if it's like the sickness and daycare, but he's just been acting out in a way that's like really weird. Like, it's not him at all, and it's just a lot. So I thought today keeping him home would be the best idea, just because he might be like needing to catch up on some sleep. He's like actually in bed already, and it's 10 o'clock, and his nap doesn't usually start till 12, so I'm probably gonna get in 2 naps today. So he's with us for the rest of the day. I'm gonna do some computer work this morning. I would like to bake today, so I make these healthy brownies that are really good. Possibly maybe caulk the rest of the guest room, which we actually finished last night. We ended up paneling just one wall. Xander said he might be able to help me around lunchtime. He's been pretty busy at work, so yeah, we were up pretty late doing that, but I think we've got it down pat that we can get this done, the next 2 walls done pretty quickly, which is exciting. Seeing a big room transformation like that's really exciting. I thought I was gonna be able to get all this done this week and paint, but we're probably gonna have to end up painting next week because, like I said, it's Friday and I haven't even finished the panels. So today's March 1st too, by the way, first day of spring, which is super exciting. We are in the kitchen. I just put an order in for our dining room tables and I am so excited. We're gonna get them at different points, but I'm really excited. Now I'm gonna bake. We're gonna do 2 baking things right now because it's so rainy, it's very gloomy, it's Friday, and I just feel like being in the kitchen. Bryson is up and with us, so excuse any background noise. I'm probably just gonna put this over a little bit of B-roll. I found this recipe on My Kids Lick the Bowl for a spinach muffin for toddlers, and then I'm going to also be baking this recipe that I found years ago. I'll link all the recipes down below, for a healthy brownie recipe that's baked with almond butter and applesauce. But I think I'm gonna start with the spinach muffin. It's okay, Wawa. Here, you want some more? All right, commence the baking. Brownie is done. Okay, it's like a chocolate log.
That's like a very attractive thing. Chocolate log.
Cheers.
Delicious.
This is so good, and it's like nothing bad in here.
I did tell you that the first time I had this, it might have been the best brownie I've ever had.
This is so good. This is that floral I was telling you guys about. I'm pretty sure this was $23. It's actually like a marble look, and it feels like real tile. Like this feels not like peel and stick. No grout, no special tools. It's just peel and stick vinyl. I'm thinking I'll put it on some of the flooring just to see what it looks like, because I really can't deal with this tile. Bryson's gonna come join us. Okay. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tiles for $23. So it might not be worth it, honestly. But like I said, I kind of just wanted to see what this would look like. Honestly, this looks so good and it was so easy to lay out, but if you can imagine the whole kitchen like this, I kind of love it. And it's super thick, like it actually feels like real wood. It's not like a thin paper material that you usually find in peel and sticks. I'm actually kind of shocked at how much I love this. And I'm thinking I can lay this out in the tile spaces just until we can do the floors, because I don't think that's happening for a while. And this might just be worth it because our grout is so dirty. Like it is so dirty. It's impossible to clean. Like it just constantly looks dirty and I don't like it. I can't live with it. So I think I'm gonna like order more of this and maybe do the kitchen. Just do a whole room and see how I like it. But I will link them down below. Alrighty guys, it is kind of late. We ended up just finishing wall C of the guest room. It looks amazing. This kind of paneling honestly makes the room look so big and very upscale. Like it looks really good. I'm excited to do wall B and then finally paint it. I thought I was gonna be able to paint it in this vlog, but the paneling took way longer than I thought. It was a little bit more intense. We have to do it when Bryson's sleeping, so it's just like this whole process, and he's been having a rough day. So today honestly was a rough day for me, but also for Bryson. So it's moments that I had in the beginning of the week and just through my day-to-day, like these little pockets of treasure, incorporating slow mornings, our family walks in the morning, cooking, you know, creating in terms of decorating and, you know, transforming spaces, like these small moments that have now become part of my day-to-day routine really bring me so much peace, especially for days like this where it can get a little bit overwhelming. So I definitely want to start, you know, prioritizing these healthy habits for myself, because they really do help tremendously in the long term. They're like small pockets, but long-term, you know, satisfaction. So I'm gonna definitely make sure that I'm prioritizing that, because I really wasn't doing that, and waking up kind of fast and just diving into things and creating pressure in around your day, it's just like not it, you know. The older I get, the more I realize how important it is just for these like little, people would call it like mundane little routine things, but they just bring so much peace, and the fact that we're able to have those moments in our life is a privilege. So count your blessings, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will see you guys all in, I don't even know what day this is going out. I'm pretty sure this is going out on a Monday, so maybe we'll see each other on Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm off right now. I am tired. I'm gonna hop in bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you all whenever the next video is. Bye guys.